Institutional buyers led Bitcoin demand in 2025, adding 417,000 Bitcoin, while individuals sold 158,000 BTC year to date per Bitwise data. What is this showing us? I really want you guys to, really take a look at this chart closely. Pretty much what this is showing is retail has weak hands. They don't have diamond hands. And right now, the diamond hands are institutional investors, institutional big money that's flowing in. We're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars that's flooding into the crypto markets. These guys are not here for the next 6 months, as I've said 1,000 times. They're not here for the next 2 years. They're accumulating Bitcoin for the long term because they understand the importance of this asset class, and we are seeing in terms of accumulation really showing us that. So very, very interesting. As I've stated to you guys before, retail does tend to chase green candles. What is going to be the next thing that will make them big money, but not the long-term perspective. And this is what the institutions want, and it's pretty much pricing out everyone at this point. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. Appreciate you guys as always for showing so much love on my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Looking across the board right now, we are seeing quite a bit of green across the board. Bitcoin is making its way towards the upside, which is great. So, we did start off, the month of June on a positive note. I cannot wrap my head around that, it's already June 3rd. Yes, it's midnight here, of course, in North America, depending where you are, but time is going fast, guys. But if you're looking at XRP, $2.20, up 1.3% in Bitcoin, comparative valuation approaching 130 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume also approaching $2 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, President Trump says because of tariffs, our economy is booming. And this is quite a coincidence because my last update was focusing on the importance of tariffs, how it actually benefits the US in the long term. And now here is President Trump coming out and saying this, which is quite interesting to see. But pretty much to summarize how this would do is, the main focus of Trump is to bring everything in-house, which of course would create more jobs, believe it or not, and would actually benefit the overall economy rather than having a negative impact on it. So very, very interesting stuff. Moving forward, Ripple USD is now recognized crypto token under the DFSA's regime in Dubai. RLUSD is an enterprise grade, compliant, built for real utility, another milestone as we expand our footprint in the DIFC and across the UAE. So look at this. This is quite interesting. Crypto Rover says triple bottom for altcoin, position accordingly. So this, of course, excludes the top 10. We have retested this neckline of support pretty much almost 3 times, and we are starting to see the valuation picking up. So of course the triple bottom pattern, as you can see, the textbook pattern, usually 3 times when we do see a triple pattern, we do see an explosive move. Are we going to see that happening? Obviously, as of now, in terms of history, history is definitely aligning itself, and of course, we have seen in the past a late bull market, you do tend to see altcoins really exploding. Bitcoin has seen a new all-time high, which is already done for Bitcoin. It doesn't mean Bitcoin's not going to go higher, but you really start to see the dominance pulling down, which again we haven't really seen the dominance do just yet, but I think maybe in summer going into fall we really start seeing this happening, which would be the biggest sign that we could see money flowing back from BTC into the altcoins, and altcoins really starting to have that rally that people are waiting for. But look at this. So at Ripple, we believe blockchain can unlock new value in real estate, but only with the right infrastructure, the right partners, and a clear path from vision to reality. As someone who worked in the enterprise blockchain for nearly a decade, I've witnessed firsthand the evolution of the technology for the niche experimentation to regulated adoption to scale. Nowhere is this shift more evident than the realm of the real-world asset tokenization. Today, Ripple is proud to support groundbreaking pilots such as Dubai Land Department, real estate tokenization project, a collaboration with the Dubai Virtual Asset Regulation Authority, and the Dubai Future Foundation. Together, the initiative aims to set a global standard for on-chain real estate by directly linking title deeds to blockchain-based representation of ownership. This isn't just a local milestone, it's a bold move towards a global future of programmable, transparent property markets. Moving forward, Ripple role in real estate and RWA tokenization. Ripple's vision of enabling an internet of value has always been built on open networks. Since launching in 2012, the XRPL ledger has served as a purpose-built public blockchain designed for the issuance and exchange of any kind of value. Over time, we've come to understand the successful tokenization requires three core pillars. Number one, availability, the issuance of a token with a sound legal and regulatory basis. Accessibility, distribution through the right infrastructure for custody, compliance, liquidity, and user experience. And three, utility, real world incentives for holding or transacting with the assets. And of course, on top of that, from pilot to progress, real estate tokenization in action. Over the years, Ripple has supported multiple real estate tokenization pilots, and each have offered individual insights. So Colombia, land registration modernization, Hong Kong property-backed lending, and Dubai title deal tokenization. You're starting to see something very big missing. North America is missing, and this is where the new shift that we're seeing taking place really comes into play. So very, very good stuff. And shout out to Smoke. Yes, over 5,400 currencies have been issued on the XRPL ledger. In the grand scheme of things, quite small. But the potential can really be seen where things could be heading. But if you're looking at the dominance going into Tuesday morning, you have seen the dominance pull down a little bit. If you're looking at BTC, Bitcoin, it did make its way up to 106,500, exactly at the neckline we spoke about with you guys over the last few hours. And you can see this for yourself. Even last night, if you watched my update, I spoke to you guys about how important it would be for us to get to that range, and how I was targeting this level. And actually, believe it or not, that did end up happening. We obviously got rejected, as to be expected. But if you're looking at XRP, because the dominance has pulled down, XRP is holding nicely, still having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of this key resistance, as to be expected. But I do personally think that if Bitcoin pushes back up to the 106K range, dominance pulls down more, we do push back up to the likes of the 231. That's still the target that I'm looking out for. We're still in the 38.2. We haven't dropped below the 38.2, something that we shouldn't really be ignoring. But yeah, thank you for all your support. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.